So you work in tech and you have a bad manager. Here's 6 steps to solve that problem. My name's John. I've been a software engineer for 10 years. I've had some great managers and some less great managers. Here's some specific tips based on my experience. First, reframe bad in terms of a skill issue. Is it a communication issue? They're not understanding you, or when they speak, you're unable to understand them. Is there a capacity issue? You're not able to get support from your teammates and they're not supporting you in the way that a manager should. Maybe there's an attitude issue. Better yet, consult your company leveling guidelines for skills, because later, if the problem isn't going to be resolved, you're going to want to be able to show their skip that they're literally not doing their job at their current level. Now that you've defined the problem in terms of concrete skills, congratulations, you're more than halfway to a solution. The first thing you can do is adapt your own working style. This is an indirect solution. You're not talking to anyone, you're just experimenting with them and seeing what works. For example, if it's an attitude issue, try giving them some compliments. Show some interest in their personal life. Bring them a coffee. If the compliments seem to make things worse, dry up the compliments. Believe it or not, some people get kind of turned off by like too many compliments. So try to experiment in your communication with them. Mirroring is another way to adapt communication. Pay attention to the words that they use and even the body language cues. Try to adopt some of those. Does that improve your communication with this other person, or does it annoy them? Some people get annoyed if they think that you're copying them, right? So that's advice 1. Make a significant effort to adapt your own working style. Here's 2 litmus tests for significance. 1, work backwards from your interview with the next company. If everything goes to shit here, you're either going to voluntarily leave or you're going to be voluntold to leave. So you're going to be interviewing at the next company one way or the other. You're going to get hit with a behavioral interview question, and you want to be able to tell the story about how you were coachable, adaptive, and you tried to get along with this person. The second litmus test is just a 3 strikes rule. If you can say, here are 3 specific things that I did, that shows that you gave significant effort. But trying to adapt indirectly alone is just the start. You can do a lot more. Option 2 is still in the domain of self-improvement. You bite the bullet and you compensate for their ineptitude. Maybe you need to work more hours. Maybe you need to take on additional tasks that are in their role. It's not ideal, but if you like your current job, it's an option. You can brute force it. Don't want to brute force it? Well, you can improve your own skills, technically or your soft skills. This is options 2 and 3. By improving your own technical skills, you can put in the same number of hours at work and you can compensate for them anyway. This works whether the other person is a manager or an individual contributor that's not holding up their share. You can take on tasks from them and just get more efficient in your own skill set, and you actually don't end up working past 5. So it can be sustainable to brute force accept someone else's job description. But it doesn't have to be this way, and this is where soft skills come in. Communication, influence, persuasion. If you can convince the other person that task A, B, and C are things they should be doing, now you don't have to do it. Drop a comment if you're interested. I can give you a whole video on technical persuasion techniques to have others do concrete tasks for you. I'll give you 2 right here. 1 is reciprocity. So if you need someone to review your pull request, go review their pull request. Say, thanks, by the way, here's mine. The other is showing them the job ladder and showing them that taking on what they perceive to be additional scope would help them get a promotion. And so even if they think that it's not in their role today, that's fine. Show them that it will be in their role at the next level. Option 4, now we're getting more direct. Just to recap, option 1, you tried experimenting with different working styles. Option 2, you tried improving your own technical skills. Option 3, you tried working your own soft skills. None of these required any need to bring up that there was actually an issue going on. Option 4 is when we start getting direct and you just kindly, be kind, don't be a jerk, bring the issue up directly with the person. You want to assume positive intent. I can't tell you how many times the other person was just oblivious. Yes, being oblivious might be a skill issue on their part, but sometimes the way to fix that skill issue is just to bring it up to them, and bringing it up in a courteous way is the best way to guarantee a positive result. If you bring it up directly and that doesn't work, now we're on to option 5. You bring it up with their skip, their manager. Do not do this casually. You're going to look like a jerk. Make sure that you gave this person an honest chance and you put in significant effort, and this is a last resort. 1 of 2 things will happen. The skip will go, whoa, thanks for bringing it up. I didn't know that person was like terrible. I'll take care of it. Then you'll have better rapport with the skip. This could go well for you in the long run. The other thing that might happen is, and this will happen more often, by the way, the skip will side with them over you. And you're going to need to look for a new job. So that's option 6. Go look for a new job. If you've taken care of steps 1 through 5, your behavioral interview is going to be a breeze. And this is going to be a breath of fresh air for you. If you didn't take care of steps 1 through 5, if you got value out of this video, drop a like so the algorithm will send it around. If you already code, want to hang out with the community, follow the page. Hope to see you soon. And if you don't already code but you're interested, come and hang out too. Share the video with a friend who might be in the same situation. See you next time.